Good morning, everybody. Oh, that was like just sat down and switched the mic on and got the thing working. So everything's coming through loud and clear. You can see me, hello. You can hear me, hello. Good morning, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good news about the Oxford jab. If we're to believe what we're being told, it prevents the spread as well as the illness, which is excellent. Okay, so good morning, everybody. I did say that I was going to be doing Hold On. Good morning, Jeff Mountford. Good morning, Jose Rentiaria, and excuse-moi. Morning, Ian Lee. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Dave Mason. Good morning, Jeff Lewis. Good morning, Dana Sherney. Good morning, everybody. Davey O. Good morning. Thank you. Nice to be here. Okay, Just My Imagination. What's the story? What's the story with Just My Imagination? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the story. All credit for Just My Imagination goes to, well, all credit's a bit strong. A lot of credit goes to the now deceased Will Duggan, who died of cancer. God, I don't know how long ago now, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. But he and I used to work together, and we used to do, well, we did, a lot of the songs on Homework. Will was involved in, he was involved in Just My Imagination, and he was involved in Call Me the Breeze, and he was also involved in a lot of other stuff that never got released. And we had interest from EMI, and we had a manager, and we were going into studios, but we were nuts. We were stark staring nuts. I think you could literally, put a cigarette paper between who was the craziest between Will and me. And I'm not talking about eccentric, crazy, foolish, idiotic behaviour. I'm talking about nuts. And it was, we were on a hiding to nothing. But I think, things, if I'm not bothered, most people in the music industry don't strike me as having had a great time there. Or if they do, they've had so anyway, okay, Just My Imagination. Will came to my flat in London, in Newcastle, and said, we were recording some stuff, and he came to the flat and he said, he started to play this song. Well, I didn't recognise it, to tell you the truth. In the first instance, I didn't recognise it, because Will had a way of, like, if you hear the version of Call Me the Breeze, it's really quite unrecognisable from the J.J. Cale, Lynyrd Skynyrd one, as with Just My Imagination, which is a Temptations song. And I was, because I haven't got my act together this morning, I was actually going to play the original from Homework, but it's on some hard drive tucked away somewhere. Well, you can always buy it, I suppose. It's available on Bandcamp, I think. Anyway, so Will kind of came in with this song, and he sat down with his mandolin and he sang it. Okay. And I tried to sing it as much as Will did as I could. Each day through my window, I watch her, she passes by. Now that there, let me turn this up for me, at least if not for you. That there is a carbon copy of the mandolin part that Will played. So when we originally recorded this, Will played an acoustic guitar and I played an electric guitar, and we played the same part like that. La, 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 la.
La 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 la. Each day through my window I watch her as she passes by.
Right, that's me playing the part that it's not a tribute to Willie under any stretch of the imagination. I bumped into Will Duggan. I wanted to. The thing is we did this on a Porter studio with a nasty drum machine, and we bounced tracks left, right, and centre. And it was an EMI got it, and they thought it was a smash hit. They thought it was going to be a smash hit, and we were going into recording studios, and the manager was off his face with coke. I was off my face with alcohol, and Willie was just off his face. So it was, we were on a hiding to nothing, you know. And I always thought, somewhere in the back of my mind, I didn't think about it all day, every day, but occasionally, like every couple of years, I would think to myself, we should redo that Just My Imagination and really try and give it the arrangement it deserves. And I bumped into Will on Northumberland Street in Newcastle, and he was ill. He had cancer, and I said, Will, I'm going to do Just My Imagination someday. And he said, you should sing it to me. And he was too ill to sing it, basically, and I didn't realise that he'd had enough. He was finished, you know. So it's not a tribute to Will, because I wanted to do it all along. But what I did do is I tried to keep it true to the version that Will and I did. And good morning, everybody. Yes, good morning. Hermosa Melodia. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Hello from Glasgow. Hello there. Buenos dias. Thank you. Thank you. So anyway, I tried to keep it close to the original version, because although I produced it and kind of made it into the full track, the idea came from Will, you know.
And I said to myself, I'm such a lucky guy.
Okay, so you've got two electric guitars, and then you have the mandolin. The vocal. And then the acoustic comes in.
To have a girl like her is truly a dream come true. Out of all the girls in the world, she belongs to you.
Okay, so we've gone from the we've gone from this very sparse introduction, and then the bass has come in. This is Kenny playing bass and a bit of lead guitar and a bit of acoustic, and it lifts it. And here, organ, the one and only John Bundrick. If you know who John Bundrick is, you'll not need me to tell you. He was 30 years with The Who, he was with Bob Marley and the Wailers, he was with John Martin, he was with Snowy White, he was with David Gilmour, he was with everybody. Did every solo, Pete Townsend, and he sent me the Hammond organ, and he called this telephone organ. Listen. Now, I don't know if you can pick that up, but what I can tell you is that is a Hammond B3 going through a Leslie speaker. It's not a simulation, and you can hear these clicks and pops and strange little sounds. You know, that as good as the digitals are, the digitals are so clean, you know, they're very, very efficient and they're excellent. But you have these idiosyncrasies in the original organ, which, you know.
Out of all the girls else in the world. She belongs to you. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just...
Can I just point something out here? These chords are changing, okay? And I asked Kenny to just play, it was F sharp, I think. So he's just playing F sharp.
In the world, she belongs to you.
So it's F sharp to B, and then at this point the bass goes to B.
It was just my imagination.
Now the B. So progression, development, evolution.
It was just my imagination running away.
Oh man, I'm gonna mute the vocal. Listen to the organ, Rab. A real organ. There's something, I'm not jumping the gun a little bit here, but something happens in the organ later on in the song around here, and I'm going to point it out to you and I'll tell you the story. So okay, now we've got the drums. Uncle Jim, where's Uncle Jim? Straight as a die. Let's put Kenny in. Put the acoustic in, the Les Paul, the organ, just as the organ drops out. This is a lyric from Will. I'm just a fella with a one-track mind, but I know whatever I seek, I know that I will find. God knows where he got that from. He could have written it himself. Willie wasn't averse to bringing things in that he'd unbeknownst heard somewhere else. But
I said, no, I'm just a fella with a one-track mind, but I know whatever it is I seek, I know that I will find. But it was just my imagination.
John Rabbit Bundrick on Hammond B3 from Houston, Texas. 30 years with The Who. Every time John Bundrick sent me a part, I was absolutely astonished at what he came out with. And I think the reason John Bundrick got the call for all of these people is because he had these ideas that nobody else seemed to have, right? Now, I'm jumping the gun here, but I want to point something out to you, right? He plays this line on the organ, And when I heard it, I thought, double that with a guitar. Da, 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 da. Let's mute the vocal. They don't make people like Rab Bundrick anymore. Da, 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 da.
It was just my imagination running away with you. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away.
I get emotional when I listen to this occasionally because it reminds us of Will Duggan, and I'm not going to say anything bad against Will Duggan, but he was damaged goods and he had good reason to be quite a difficult character. What had occurred to him as a kid, we'll say no more about that, but his passion and his musical expression was like extraordinary and passionate, and although I'm singing this run 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 away, I think it was something Will brought to the table. I don't know if it's on the Temptations version.
Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, run, run.
I know this is about to second the song. Listen to what the organ does here. Who'd have thought of that? Listen to that with the vocal out. I mean, it's just the ideas Rab has. The first thing I ever released as a solo artist, if we do love these posh, backstage solo artist, got a deal. All these out-of-date phrases. The first thing I did was called Homework, and I called it Homework because we'd recorded it at home, but I also called it Homework because Will had these lyrics. I've been doing my homework now for a long, long time, and I know whatever it is I seek, I know that I will find. And that's how I feel about my life today. But and there's a point in this. I'll show you a point in this where the organ and the guitar kind of this thing that I was talking about before, where this melody that Rab brought up. I followed it with a guitar, but there's also this trill thing that I follow on the guitar.
I've been doing my homework now for a long, long time, and I know what.
There, so the organ and the guitar goes together. I'll mute the air vocal.
Whatever it is I see, I know that I will find.
Remember that organ? Da, 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 da. I swear, I downloaded these organ parts from Dropbox or wherever it came from, and I heard that organ part, and I thought, if you double that with a guitar, it'll go through the ceiling. And that's what I did at this point.
But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination.
That's it. It's a short one, this. It's a lot of vocal stacking gone on. Let's have a listen to the vocal soloed.
La 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 la
Yeah, so
la la la.
at from the outset, it's the vocals are very subdued.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by.
We'll listen to the whole song. I hope you enjoyed. That was quite a short one. About 25 minutes. Steve Forward. I'm doing a session on Steve Forward's channel. He's putting it together now. Yeah, it is joyous. Yeah, I'm just checking your message. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. I will. Yes, I'll read your messages after, or I'll tell you what I'll do. It's Jeff. It's on Light. It's on the album Light, which is available on Bandcamp. I'll catch it. There's Steve Forward there. There you go, Steve. Someone was talking about you earlier on there. I think you've just got a new subscriber. Always enjoy the song Surgery's good. Okay, well I'll join in with the chat, but what I'll do is I'll play the song from the beginning. So it's Will Duggan's idea to cover Just My Imagination by The Temptations. EMI heard it, they got a serious hard-on for it. We all went to London and it all went nuts. And I heard that I left the situation because it was too insane and I couldn't work. And I heard that they did try to record it without me there. And they were saying to the guys in the studio, you need to have Paul here, otherwise it won't work. And they said, no, you guys do it without Paul. We don't need Paul. And I heard that Will did the vocal with a microphone in his sleeve. Yeah, that's what I have it on good authority from someone who was in the studio. That Will had a jumper on and he put the microphone up his sleeve to sing. That's the kind of guy Will was. He wasn't an easy guy to work with, and nobody knew why he would do these crazy things. And I think it was possibly just a cause to keep people away. Right, I'm going to mute my vocal mic and I'm going to get into the chat. So, Just My Imagination. Should I write a book? I've been thinking about writing a book for years. But it's a lot of people with unremarkable stories writing books, and I don't want to be lumped in with all of that bullshit. I just want to play music, But I do have a story. if you were asking me to write a book, you might not have even been asking me to write a book. Would you write? If I wrote a book, would you buy it? Would you read it? If I launched a Start Me Up campaign or whatever they call it, Kickstart campaign, would you people all chuck the money in? So I can put petrol in the car. Well, they did say, well, let's not go to Mozart and Beethoven land. Start getting very unrealistic about where we are. But all I will say is that if Mozart and Beethoven can die penniless, then any of us can. Right? Okay, let's play the song from the beginning. And I'm going to mute my vocal mic, and I'll see you soon. Okay, before you do that, Paul, everybody, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock with the electric guitar. Part 6 of the blues useful tips are now online. Yes, they are. So useful blues guitar tips part 6 is now live, went live at 10 o'clock. I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. with the guitar from this very seat. And I'll be doing a guitar masterclass on Saturday night, £5 a ticket with a free album. Can't give you tea or sandwiches, but at the end of the day, right, what if I give you EU, unregulated EU sandwiches? I could give you the sandwiches, and Van Leyen could come and confiscate them at the border, as happened to a British truck driver recently. He had his sandwich confiscated at the border of an EU country because it wasn't EU approved sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. So you would have had to have gone to the truck stop and buy an EU approved sandwich, while they threw his unapproved EU sandwich in the bin. I also heard that a truck driver had an orange taken off him for his lunch. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. I appreciate it all. I know I'm nuts. I'm off me rocker. So, Blues Tip 6, now live. Live guitar stream tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Online, through Bandcamp, masterclass. Tickets, £5. Free album included. Sunday night, back in the hot seat, more live streaming. I feel good. I feel optimistic. Things could be a whole lot worse. Let's rock.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Each day through my window I watch her, she passes by. And I say to myself, I'm such a lucky guy. Have a girl like her is truly a dream come true. Out of all the girls in the world, she belongs to you. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. La 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 la. La 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 la.
So you have this situation where, so the mandolin and all of that running through all of that is all like the song is not a tribute to Willie Duggan, but it acknowledges Willie's memory all the way through, because I emulated his vocal style because he sang very breathy like that, and he strummed the mandolin and all of that, and he was a troubled soul, and I think anybody who knew Willie would not argue with that. You know, it wasn't his fault. Okay, so like, but I thought he was great, and I thought he was a brilliant musician and a brilliant singer, and it's just the way things are. You know, life isn't easy sometimes for certain people. Certainly not always been easy for me. Yeah, so that's that, and I appreciate everything that you've said there, folks. I really appreciate it. 7 o'clock, absolutely. Thanks very much, Jeff. Thank you, Steve Forward. Oh yes, Steve, you just reminded me there. On the output bus, what have we got? Look at that. We've got the UAD Fairchild 670 compressor, and what a beast she is. What an absolute beast. This piece of gear makes things punch. It makes things punch. It makes things punch above their weight. It's a beast. Yeah, the Puig, the Puig from Waves is very good. It's very good. As far as plugins go at the moment, yeah, Jim on the bubble gums. As far as plugins go at the moment, Acoustica Audio are the king of all kings. They're a new kid on the block, and they are having a few technical teething problems. I'm very sorry to say, at least they are with Cabase, which is a shame. But they're great. They're great. Would you like to hear the drums soloed for just a little while there, Steve? This is me mate Jim from Scotland. Nice, straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, brilliant. Super guy, super drummer. Right. Touch of low mids, pull out the super low mids, brighten up the top with a bit of under snare. Yeah, great. Okay, that's it, folks. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed that. I certainly have. and I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock for a live show. And thank you very much for tuning in. I find it difficult to say goodbye to you all. Very enjoyable. Thank you very much. Most appreciated. And oh yes, of course, running away the lads. Away the lads. Every time I listen to this version of Just My Imagination, I hear the inescapable Newcastle accent. Run, 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 run away, away the lads. He's away with a mixer. The stories. I went into a bar once, I was off my face and I bought a pint of Guinness and I said, "I'll pint of Guinness," and I went and sat down and I forgot me change. And I sat down and the barman goes, "Oh," over the bar like that to us sitting at the table. He says, "You forgot your change." And I went back over and I got me change and he looks at it and he goes, "You're away with the mixer." And he was absolutely correct, 100% correct. I once got on a bus in London and I said, I can't remember where I was going. Let's say I said Trafalgar Square or I don't know, Kingston Town Centre or something like that. And the bus, I got on the bus and I said Richmond Station. And the bus driver goes, "You from Newcastle?" Away with the mixer. Absolutely. I'm away with this mixer. Look at that. Absolutely away with the mixer. Right, okay folks, I'm gonna drag myself away. Kingston upon Thames. Yes, I used to live down that way. What a place. Okay, time to say cheerio. Thanks everybody. We'll be in touch. Goodbye.